Oh, trying to get organized here. I'm Shanti. Now, there's several things that were mentioned. Hang on, allow me to turn this down a bit. Right, there's several things that mentioned. Now, I'd like to mention spirit boards. Make sure if you're getting a spirit board that it is a spirit board and not a Ouija board. I'm going to cover the reasons why they do not work. First, if it's a Ouija board, it won't work. Correct. It has to be, I feel anyway, it has to be made by someone who is spiritual. Then, like a television, if you have a television, you just bought it out the shop, you take it home, you turn it on, do you get a picture? Of course you don't. Why? You don't get a picture because you haven't tuned the bloody thing in. This is exactly the same thing with a spirit board. It has to be tuned in. So how would you tune it? Well, first of all, you use the 4 elements. Then you infuse it with yourself. Use it and appeal to your guides, masters, what have you, for help, and dedicate it to that guide or master. Now, the other thing that it won't work if you've got a bad crystal or if it's the wrong crystal. So I advise you to use quartz crystal. Again, infuse this with yourself. Sleep with it, wear it, carry it, anything you like. Then the quartz crystal is tuned into you. The spirit board is tuned into the quartz crystal. Now, try it, and it will work. Shouldn't have any much trouble there at all. Now, I cannot think what there was something I was going to talk about that was important, and can you remember what it was, love? No word from the pit.
No, I don't.
No, I can't either. Now, I'm only doing 2 of these videos, but do you realize there is over 200 members in our family? Very few are in this coven, or in this site. Perhaps you've all learned enough. Perhaps your knowledge supersedes mine. Well, it would be nice to get a few more that wish to learn higher knowledge onto this site. You'll find many different aspects. And no shadowed answer, I don't discuss what is going to be spoke about with Dark Raven One. I rely entirely on my guide, as I am at this moment. Now remember, we're under a lot of pressure, actually. Well, I am. There's so much we have to deal with. Now, Ken will be over to see me. Some of you know Ken on the site. He will be able to see me in May, so that's good. It's also something put on the Puranic site by Ken, which few words of wisdom about 11, 11, 11. A lot of things are happening. People are being seduced away from spiritual things to material things. This I find is sad. I find it sad because this is artificial. In the Vedic teachings, this is mala, something that isn't real. It's an illusion. And in a way it is. It's like the Matrix. The body only seems real because it's made up of atoms and molecules and things. Understand, my friends, who you are and what you are. There's nothing in this world that can enhance you or attract you if you are on a high spiritual level. Nothing. So work on this. Work on your spirit boards. Work on your wands. There's a lot of, I've done a lot of research. I mean, myself and Dark Raven One work very hard to try and get everything perfect on this site, and we will intend to. As you notice, I'm more in the serious tone today because I feel so many of you are losing out. You're losing out because a lot of you are stagnant. This concerns me. It concerns me because your spiritual awareness is important to me and to Dark Raven One, by the way, who works unceasingly at night, and I work day and night, thanks to the innovation of the mysterious thing called an iPad. Now, the world is getting near that dreaded time again, Yuletide. And all of you are seeking to find gifts for loved ones, as we all are. Try and keep the gifts spiritual. I know this sounds a strange request, because man is so easily seduced by televisions and games and all this rubbish. I've noticed on Sky there is an influx of horror films. Don't be tempted to fill your brain full of this rubbish. It's part of contamination and it's not necessary. If you have to watch something on television, then watch something of a lighter note. I'm fed up with seeing films of people killing people. I'm fed up with games of people killing people and animals. Really pissed with it. This is the way they want you to think. It's part of the brainwashing, I reckon. I'm more interested in people helping people, caring for animals, and caring for their environment. Now, 2 of you have been working on a missing girl. Word of caution. Your investigation into this is correct. The child has gone missing, but it's due to, how can I put this? Child trafficking. for devious reasons, known or unknown. The area where this occurred is highly dangerous. You're talking about Russian mafia. You're also talking about Colombian cartels, which they work together. So, be wary. Remember, their fingers stretch a long way. It's just a point of reference. How long have I got?
2 minutes and a half.
I've got 2 minutes.
And a half.
Good. Right. I know I am usually more jovial than this, but these things were important and I had to get it out today. I want to thank Crystal Spirit Woman for her visit to beautiful sunny Cork. Thank you. We enjoyed having you. You gave us a lot of pleasure and a lot of warmth and a lot of inspiration for this old fool anyway. Oh, anyway, what's this about this house on stilts that I'm banished to? Who's being bold then, Gypsy Genie? So come on, let's see some action on this site. It's getting near a critical time now, and it's getting near a time when I want to see some groups. I want to see some interaction with groups. So I know there was something important I had to say. It's gone out of my head. I'm sorry, Shadow Dancer. I will have to review what I had to report on. So forgive that. I wish you all well. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the rain. And do you know she's been very, very quiet. Makes a change, doesn't it? She's got her new toy in the bedroom. She won't talk to anyone when she's got a new toy in her bedroom. So I wish you well. Namaste. Om Shanti.